I have been involved in security management for about 13 years, and before that, another 7 years dealing with festival production, and I've known Gregory for a good portion of that. I'm the operations director at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, as well as Essence Music Festival, and the company I work with produces a lot of other events, smaller than that, bigger, one-time concerts, that sort of thing. So I've been involved in a lot of different types of events. I also work with a private security company that provides staffing for lots of venues in town, as well as the Superdome, NFL events. We did LSU this year, and so that's a little bit different perspective, but still all security related. I don't really have any formal education in security, and I got sort of into it purely by accident in the production world. To me, it just takes a lot of common sense and a knowledge of the events that you're doing. So, and that's what happened to me. I had a knowledge of the jazz festival, and I just sort of happened on it accidentally, and people started asking me, well, what would you do? And then the next thing you knew, I was the security director. So Essence came along, and I took over that role there. A little bit different. It's held in the Superdome as opposed to an outdoor event. But again, common sense. You can apply the things that you've learned to any type of event or situation. There aren't a whole lot, or there weren't a whole lot when I was getting started, classes like this and curriculum that you could study these things. So it was just a matter of learning from your peers and getting as much information as you could. There are some good organizations out there, like International Assembly Managers Association. They have a lot of information on their website, and they hold conferences and seminars as it relates to managing venues. I went to a conference recently, and there were people there from all the major sporting venues, a lot of universities, people who manage the sporting venues and entertainment venues on universities, which has gotten to be a bigger and bigger job, as well as tour management people, that sort of thing. So it covers a wide scope. As far as the practical aspects of the sort of security stuff that I do, such as figuring out how much security I need for a venue or for an event, again, it comes with experience. There's no formula that you can apply to it. You just have to know something about the different aspects of the event and figure out what to do. You might be dealing with, a very small venue, a few people, or you might be dealing with something like at the Superdome, Essence, where there may be 55,000 people at an event, or Jazz Fest, where there could be 100,000 people at an event at any given time. Flexibility is also really important. Things change constantly with security, and you have to be flexible and, again, use your knowledge and your experience to fix and do whatever you have to do to make things work.